Veridical NDEs confirm non-local mind and the supernatural, too. In a previous video, we provided an overview of how veridical NDEs and OBEs provide evidence for non-local mind and the supernatural. In this video, we provide quotes from a scientific paper that discusses this, and we provide our comments. Quote, scientific paper, Near-Death Experiences in Cardiac Arrest, Implications for the Concept of Non-Local Mind, Natalie Trent-von Haesler, Department of Psychology, Harvard University, Mario Beauregard, Department of Psychology, University of Montreal, and University of Arizona. Rev. Psiq Clín, 2013, Volume 40, pages 197 to 202. Quote, abstract, background. Near-death experiences, NDE, are vivid, realistic, and often deeply life-changing experiences occurring to people who have been physiologically or psychologically close to death. NDE sometimes occur during cardiac arrest, in the absence of recordable brain activity. Quote, objective, to review prospective studies of cardiac arrest-induced NDE and examine the implications of these studies for the concept of non-local mind. Quote, method. PubMed was the main database used for this review. Key search terms included cardiac arrest, near-death experiences, physiology of near-death experience, and veridical out-of-body experiences. Quote, results. Several prospective studies show an average incidence of cardiac arrest-induced NDE of 10% to 20%, irrespective of socio-demographic status, sex, religion, or any consistent medical, physiological, or pharmacological measures. Quote, discussion. Physicalist theories of the mind cannot explain how NDERs can experience, while their hearts are stopped and brain activity is seemingly absent, vivid and complex thoughts, and acquire veridical information about objects or events remote from their bodies. NDE in cardiac arrest suggest that mind is non-local, i.e., it is not generated by the brain, and it is not confined to the brain and the body. My comment. The evidence indicates that physicalism is false. We have shown that metaphysical materialism is false in other videos. Physicalism is a form of metaphysical materialism. The evidence supports a dualistic model for the mind and body. This is consistent with the Christian view of body and soul, or mind. Quote, rather, the brain appears to act as an interface for mind and consciousness. My comment. The evidence indicates that the mind is not just a physicalist epiphenomenon of the brain. If that were the case, we would have no free will. However, it is obvious, to any rational thinking person, that we do have free will. This by itself falsifies the metaphysical materialist view of the mind as a deterministic creation of the physical brain. Quote, another implication of NDEs in cardiac arrest is that the brain normally prevents the perception of other levels of reality that are non-physical. This filtering function can be modulated during altered states of consciousness induced by various means, e.g., entheogens, various forms of breathing, meditation. To illustrate the concept of interface with regard to the relationship between mind and brain, this organ can be compared to a television, TV, set. This device receives broadcast signals, electromagnetic waves, and converts them into image and sound. If we damage the electronic components within the TV set, we may lose the image on the screen and the sound because the capacity of the TV to receive and decode the broadcast signals is impaired. But this does not imply that the broadcast signals are actually produced by the TV set. Likewise, damage to a specific region of the brain may disrupt specific cognitive processes mediated by this cerebral structure. But such disruption does not entail that these cognitive processes are strictly reducible to neural activity in this region. My comment. This model is a better explanation for the operation of the mind than the physicalist model of the mind as a non-effectual and no-causal powered creation of the physical brain. Quote, conclusions. The fact that enhanced mental experiences and accurate OB perception can occur during cardiac arrest, i.e., at a time when brain activity is undetectable, strongly challenges the prevalent physicalist view that mind and consciousness result solely from brain activity. This phenomenon also suggests that the brain exerts a filtering function that usually prevents the perception and experience of non-physical levels of reality. NDEs in cardiac arrest have huge implications since they support the revolutionary concept that mind is non-local, i.e., not produced by the brain. My comment. Veridical NDEs indicate that the mind is non-local, and so it is not a material or physical entity. This confirms that metaphysical materialism, physicalism, is false. The mind is a non-material causal agent, and this is consistent with the reality of the supernatural, i.e., the existence of non-material causal entities. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree, or would like to add your thoughts.